Are you single or married? That's right. Today we're gonna talk about marital status. Marital status. Hello, my name is Mas, the non-native English teacher. I'm here to help you improve your English. I'm here to help you be more and more fluent in English. In today's lesson, I'm gonna tell you how to talk about marital status. Marital status. What's that? That's right. Are you single or married? Are you single? Oh, good for you. You're married. Good for you. I'm married too, and I'm gonna tell you how to talk about marital status. The first marital status is, as you know, single. Single. I'm single. She's single. He's single. Are you single? When you're single, you have no wife, no husband, because you're not married yet, so you're single. Single is sometimes called a bachelor. Bachelor is the same as single, my friends. Bachelor. Then we have married. You know what married is? When you're married, you choose to have a wife or a husband. You choose to get together with your partner, so you're married. But my friends, between single and married, there's another marital status. What's that? I mean, before you get married, you get engaged. That's it. Very good. You get engaged. So, engaged is a marital status between single and married. When you're engaged, you're not wife and husband. You don't live together, at one home. You don't live under one roof because you're engaged. When you're engaged, you get to know each other better and better. Then you decide to become wife and husband, and that's when you get married. When you're married, you say, "This is my wife. Susan is my wife." Or, "This is my husband. Jack is my husband." But my friends, when you're engaged, don't say, "This is my wife." We say, "This is my fiancé." This is my fiancé. And don't say, "This is my husband." You also say, "This is my fiancé." Fiancé, if I'm not mistaken, comes from French. Fiancé. The pronunciation is fiancé for both men and women. Fiancé. Repeat after me. Fiancé. Very good. However, there is a little difference in the spelling. Fiancé with double E at the end is used for women. Fiancé. Fiancé with one E at the end is used for men. Susan is Jack's fiancé with double E. Jack is Susan's fiancé with one E. My friends, when you decide to get engaged, you give each other the engagement ring. Engagement ring. Then you get engaged. Then, as I said, you become wife and husband. It means you get married. Congratulations! Let me tell you something. Don't confuse wedding and marriage. They're different words, but a bit confusing. Wedding is a day. It's a ceremony. you invite close friends, close relatives, and you announce that we are getting married on your wedding day. On the wedding day, the woman is called a bride and the man is called a groom. Bride and groom. Bride and groom get married on the wedding day and they're called wife and husband. Wife and husband together is also called a couple. A couple. They're a nice couple. Oh, they're a good-looking couple. If things go very well with the couple, they have a happy marriage. They have a happy marriage. Everything is all right, life is going well, and they're very happy. But sometimes, life doesn't go very well. Things go wrong, and the couple decides to break up. When they break up, they get divorced. Officially, they get divorced, and this is another marital status. Divorced. She's divorced. He's divorced. Now that's the time to talk about getting divorced. I know it's not a very interesting topic, my friends, but I think you need to know some vocabulary about divorce, okay? So, let me teach you only a few phrases and expressions about the time a couple decides to get divorced. Anyway, some couples go through a bitter divorce. A bitter divorce. You know what bitter is, my friends? We have sweet. Chocolate is sweet. Sometimes it's bitter too. But ice cream is sweet. Sugar is sweet. On the other hand, we have bitter. Coffee without sugar is bitter. Bitter. Okay? So, what's a bitter divorce? A bitter divorce is a separation in which the wife and the husband have bad feelings. They have angry feelings. And sometimes they fight over the custody of the children. The custody of the children. What does this mean, my friends? It means who has the primary responsibility of taking care of the children. Who has the primary responsibility to look after the children? The mother or the father? But sometimes the judge grants joint custody. The judge, you know, who a judge is. A judge, someone who works at the court and makes final decisions. Silence! Silence! Okay? The judge grants joint custody. Grant means give, and grant joint custody means the ex-husband and the ex-wife both share the responsibility of caring for the kids. Just one more phrase about divorce and I'm going to wrap it up and go to the next marital status. A mutual divorce or a mutual separation. What's that? When you have a mutual divorce, you don't fight with each other. The ex-husband and the ex-wife don't fight over something. They decide to get divorced very politely, very peacefully, without any conflicts, without any quarrel. Yes, friends, a mutual divorce is when the ex-husband and the ex-wife decide to separate without fighting. And they will probably stay on good terms with each other. To stay on good terms with each other. What does this mean? To stay on good terms with each other means to have a polite relationship without conflicts, even when you're divorced. In this case, sometimes the couple even meet each other just because of their kids. Why not? Because of their kids, sometimes they get together, they go to a restaurant. Yeah, in some cultures, but in many cultures this is not very acceptable. But we know that in some cultures people do it. Well, there are so many other phrases and expressions that I can teach you about divorce, but I think that's it for today's lesson. Let's go to the last marital status. The last marital status I'm going to talk about is, oh my God, oh no, please, widowed. Yes, my friends, widowed. When someone's husband or wife is dead. We say, she is widowed. He is widowed. It's used for both men and women, my friends. She is widowed or he is widowed. Widowed is an adjective, and we can use it for both men and women, as I said. You can also say, he's a widower, as a noun. Widower is a noun. And for women, she's a widow. Widow is also a noun, and it's used for women. So, he's a widower, she's a widow. I want you to give this video your thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, click subscribe and turn on notifications.